We have been using Kloud-eFSR as a solution for service system in KOEL for more than a quarter now, and as a business head I have become actually fan of this Kloud-eFSR as a solution for my entire service system here, and there are multiple reasons behind it. Look at what was the situation what KOEL was facing before we implemented Kloud-eFSR. This is the last mile automation which we have implemented now, and before this our service engineer who was on the field used to use lot of manual work as a field service report. Whenever there is a problem reported, he will go and have a manual reporting. The next day only we will come to know in the central system what are the service requests opened yesterday. Even the quality of the problem identified, we had to depend only on the service engineer's understanding and knowledge base. Even when we wanted to measure the productivity of service engineers, we had a lot of issues in that, because once the service engineer is out in the field, we had no clue till the time he comes back to the reporting center or only on the next day. So what has he done on the whole day, we will not able to understand that. Even when lot of our B2B customers are more interested in understanding what is the mean time for restoring of the system, our gensets or industrial engines. So customers are interested to understand how much time you take, and there was no mechanism for us to measure this mean time on a real time basis, and there were always scope for manipulation. So that was the context in which we were operating. Although KOEL had implemented central service system with the help of Kloud-eFSR almost 4 years back, and that has been running fantastically fine with us, but this last mile automation was not available with us. Once we implemented that, when we were thinking of going about it, automation and using the latest technology was obvious choice for us. When it comes to KOEL, we have more than 6 lakh genset customers with us and more than 2 lakh customers for industrial engines in the market. To serve such kind of a large database, we have no option but to go for automation, so that my central system gets updated on a real-time basis. My customer also feels very happy that there is nothing happening which he doesn't understand. The entire problem is identified in front of him, it is registered there, customer signature is taken instantly. So these are the benefits which automation brings in. So that was one of the reasons why we wanted to use the latest available technology. And once we implemented this Kloud-eFSR system, last 1 quarter, my entire service team is very happy about it. Multiple reasons. There are different stakeholders involved in this Kloud-eFSR implementation. One, obviously KOEL as a company, and next is our service dealer network who is involved in that, and both of us had stakes in implementation of this. When it comes to looking at Kloud-eFSR benefits, what KOEL has gained after this implementation, I can count a few very quickly on my fingertips. First, the productivity of our service engineers across dealership has doubled within a quarter's time. When it comes to service load, it improved by more than 25%. The MTTR, that is mean time to restore, which earlier there was a lot of scope of manipulation. Now in a new system there is zero scope of manipulation, because you are taking a photo print of the site and you are closing with the customer only. So the real time MTTR measurement has started. And one interesting thing, today's world is all about greenness. I'm happy to share that with this drive we will be saving 36 lakhs A4 pages in a year. That's a big contribution and indirect contribution back to society. When it comes to selecting Kloud-eFSR as a service provider for us, what we felt in the past also, we have used lot of systems from Kloud-eFSR team. specifically the secondary sales automation, human resource management, and the remote monitoring system, the Kirloskar or Coil remote monitoring system which they had provided to us. We used this and we got enormous benefits out of that. Not only that, whenever you go for such automation, you need a very strong and agile backend system to support you on a daily basis. If something goes wrong, there should be a very fast support system from backend side. And here, Kloud-eFSR has a huge backing system, so that any dealer or anybody faces any issues on routine day-to-day transactions, immediately those get resolved, and that's why they deserve a special mention, and we are very happy with their services with us. Sometimes I also get questions from a lot of my colleagues internally and as well as some of the industry people, that when you implement such kind of software systems, what about the ROI? Frankly speaking, my opinion about this, when you are going for a customer centric some system, to me actually ROI comes secondary, because there are a lot of invisible benefits this system brings in, and today's world, the modern customers are so demanding that they will compare you with best in class in the world, and during this situation, using latest techniques is the only option you as a marketer. So ROI comes secondary. However, when we look at Kloud-eFSR as a system, when we implemented, there were two stakeholders primarily. Coil has invested in the software system development, and my dealership, service dealership, had invested in buying the tabs, the last minute tabs, as well as the daily network expenses or network cost about that. And for Coil, the ROI was, or payback period was less than a year, and for my dealership, it's very surprising, it was less than a month, because few services added and the ROI is there for them, and they are very, very happy about the entire system. When it comes to selecting Kloud-eFSR, we also evaluated a lot of products from competition, and we found that Kloud-eFSR system was coming as a end-to-end solution for us, and this was also helping us to integrate with our central system, because many other competition solutions were standalone, and when you want to give a real-time classic experience to your customers, you cannot have a truncated systems. The integrated system helps you or prepares you much better to give that ultimate experience to the customers, and this integration with Kloud-eFSR as a software solution provider was much better. Another aspect was, in the competition systems, service engineer had a choice to whether to use the system or do the work without the system. When we go for Kloud-eFSR, the service engineers has no option but to use Kloud-eFSR, and that's where we can track each and every service request. So we felt Kloud-eFSR scored hands down over all other competition, and that's why we selected Kloud-eFSR for this particular application. Now, in the past, we have different experiences with Kloud-eFSR. We have used their solutions for our human capital management. We use their solutions for our sales system optimization, last minute sales system optimization, and having that as a backdrop, even some remote monitoring systems also we implemented, which is industry first. With the help of Kloud-eFSR we have done. With that backdrop and with that experience, Kloud-eFSR was a obvious and a first choice for us, and more than a quarter in this implementation, me and my team are really happy about it, and we look forward to a big change in our customer experience during coming quarters because of this Kloud-eFSR. Thank you.